I remember that I was sitting on the tram with Lidong and I told him about my idea of doing a project on phenology. And he told me that he doesn't know anything about it, but what he does know is coding.
I do know a lot about coding.
And therefore it was a perfect match from the very beginning. Spring is basically my favorite season because it's the season when everything is starting to be active again, so birds are starting to sing, flowers are coming out, the days are getting longer, so it's just a wonderful season. And the thing is that at the moment, due to climate change, it's happening earlier and earlier. If trees leave out earlier and earlier, this means that they have a longer productive period during the season, and this means that they will be able to absorb more carbon from the atmosphere. And so to put this a bit into perspective, if we assume that all trees in the Northern Hemisphere would leave out 1 month earlier in the future, this would mean that they could absorb 1 gigaton more carbon every year.
Of course, the leaves of trees cannot come out earlier and earlier indefinitely.
And the reason for this is that trees, at the moment, they respond strongly to temperature, but we don't know if they will still respond strongly to temperature in the future because there are factors aside from air temperature that affect leave-out.
Such as winter chilling and daylight.
Well, we should be concerned about that because current assumptions about how much carbon ecosystems will be able to store in the future are based on assumptions of forest productivity.
I'm blank in my mind.
And leave-out is a very essential part of that because it tells us about how long the productive periods during the year will be. So if we cannot predict the leave-out dates, we cannot predict the future productivity and the future carbon capture of forest ecosystems. And a lack of understanding of the environmental drivers of leave-out currently leads to high uncertainties in the prediction of future forest phenology.
We need to understand the leave-out of trees, then we can know how much carbon the trees can really uptake in the future.
Only when we know the magnitude of climate change can we make meaningful decisions to address it.